Hi, good afternoon. I'm Felisbela Oliveira. I'm a holistic therapist in Biofeliz space, and today we are talking about from the prison created by ourselves to the release. So we are here to live a good to have a good life, but sometimes we are afraid to we want something, but we are afraid of to advance on that situation, and it's important to understand that the to have fear is like an illusion created by our mind to stop us to advance in that situation. Okay. So, for example, sometimes people has as like an excuse of oh, it's because of the karma, it's because of the faith, it's because of someone did a spiritual work on that person. Is well, there are so many excuses to don't do any to don't fight for a dream, and we need to understand that we have to stop and to evaluate our thoughts about these excuses. For example, years ago, I had a boyfriend, a negative karmic relationship for less than 1 year, and he told me once during the relation, is a bad example, but he was like, how, because I'm like, whoa, and he was like, oh, I'm going to do something to keep you calm, to put you quiet because you are. And I told like, you can do whatever you want, nothing catch me. When you have a strong face, you are stronger than anything, okay? So for in another time when I got sick, when I was 20 years, when I was a lymphoma, my parents told me, my parents took me to a spiritual guide to see if I had something. It's okay when you are a fear of if you have something. The best thing is to see really if you have or not something. It's okay, but after this, what you are going to do? Living in illusion. For example, about the karma, I was Buddhist, and there are the karma is nothing more than action. If you have good actions, you will have a good karma. But if you don't have, you are going to have a bad karma. Karma is action, okay? And this is from the Orient, and the Buddhism. There are kinds of Buddhism that they say that if you want to achieve the happiness, the wisdom, the illumination, you need to live so many lives. Or another say that you have to isolate from the society and to do lots of restrictions. Don't eat something. Don't be with someone. Well, and also there are others kinds of Buddhism. One is where I was, that they say that you can like dissolve karma, so you can achieve happiness, illumination, wisdom, right now, here and now. You don't need to get isolation from the society or whatever, or to live so many you can be happy right now where you are. Okay, so stop with the excuses. But the difference is that you you need to meditate to be in connection with your high superior, with your heart. In the Buddhism, you say Buddhicity, your Buddhicity here. Okay, you need to establish the connection with your heart, because when you are meditating or praying, you get play. You are taking place from the mind, from taking place from fears, blockage, what procrastination, and you are giving place, giving space to your heart, hope, faith, happiness. Okay, because there are this duality between our heart and our mind. This is a duality, and you can't repress your mind, because you can't punish yourself. You just need to change the focus from the mind to your heart. And how you can do this? With meditation. There's no any other way. Because our life is the result from our thoughts. Everything starts with the thoughts, with the way of thinking. Okay, and it's really important to evaluate the kind of thoughts that you have about this or that situation. See, how do you think about that? And try to exchange. Or, for example, oh, I really want this and this, but I'm really afraid. Okay, I'm afraid, but I'm going to do it. It's important. I'm afraid, but I'm stronger than that. I really want. One simple example that the life can be stopped if you have fears. Very simple example. For example, also last year in a group of meditation, someone, I was explaining about the meditation, because I have a place like a furniture with angels, a candle, incense, crystals. Well, but it's up to you to have or not. And someone asked me something like, oh, but I think, or people tell that when we light a candle, we are attracting obsessors spirits. And I told like that if you believe in this, the best thing for now is don't light the candle, because if you think like this, you will get a negative vibration, you get anxiety, and for sure that you will attract spiritual obsessors. Because our life is the result of our thoughts, okay? And myself, for example, I believe in my heart that if I light the candle, I'm calling for my angels, for my archangels, for my ascensionate masters. Because they don't need the light. I need the light to open because it's like a portal to open the way to establish the connection with them. So what do you believe? In what do you believe? This is our mind create an illusion. If you believe in the negative way about something, you are just living an illusion. You are creating a prison in yourself. It's really important to stop and to think, to evaluate, to observe the kinds of thoughts that you have in all situations. For example, 5 years ago, when I started building my home, I hadn't a job. And I never stopped to think that I can't start rebuilding my home. I never. Because I was like, this is my dream. I want. Even if I'm afraid, I know that the universe will help me for another job, for whatever. But I'm not going to stop. This is my dream. I'm going to build my home. It's important too, because I'm afraid for sure. And for some years I was afraid to don't. But even if I keep going, just keep going. Don't stop to fight for your dreams. As they say, as we say always, if you are afraid, if you are afraid, buy dogs. When I came here, it's almost 5 years ago. I got 3 dogs because I couldn't live here without dogs, because for sure I live alone, and for sure that if I live alone I'm afraid. But I got 3 dogs and I'm okay. This is real, okay? So it's really important. This is it's important to release from our mind, not to punish our mind, but to assume that we are afraid, but I'm stronger than. And how I can get how can get to be strong? With meditation, to develop the faith. I'm really happy. I have so many dreams that I want to achieve, but I'm fighting for, and I'm really happy because this needs work. Every day I'm in my meditation room 1 hour per day. If you want to be happy, you need to work. Without work, you can't. If you want to be with a strong face, you want to be stronger than your fears, you need to meditate, you need to pray as you want to, as your beliefs, so religion or whatever, but you need to develop your faith. There's no other way. Or if you can't do alone, you need to ask for therapy, you have a psychologist, whatever. But you have to understand, because this is about to take consciousness of the process, because if you are dominated by the fears, you are just living a life of illusion, because you can't, you are not fooling the others. You can't fool the others. You are only fool yourself. You are fooling yourself, not the others. It's really important to get out from the illusion and feel free to have a life of your dreams, to release from the mind, because it's just an illusion. It's not the reality, but it will become the reality if you give continuously the focus on your mind. Okay, you have to focus on your heart. I'm afraid, but I want to be happy. I want to achieve this, and I'm not stop because of my fears. I will continue. I will advance step by step. Life is this. Because if you don't do this, at the end of your life, you will see like you will have a person, a frustrated person, unhappy, whatever. Fight for your dream. You can win. You can win. Your heart can win to the over the mind. We are winners. We deserve to be happy, okay? That's it. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.